Hello, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another DB2 SQL function, which is bit and not. So this function is mainly used to perform bitwise and not operation on two column of your table. So to explain it properly, I will show you the actual data that we have in our table. So I will run one query here, select star from Sharmit1 slash table 2. If I hit enter here, you can see there are three columns: ID, value 1 and value 2. Now suppose you want to perform bitwise AND NOT operation on these values one by one. Okay, so how we can do this? So first of all, I will show you one example where I am using bit and not operation on first row of this column, this table. Okay, so for that I will show you the program. So my program name is function. Here what we are doing, we are declaring one constant which is SQL state underscore valid with 5 times zeros, and this constant we are going to use to verify whether the table is executed properly or not. Then we have variable declaration for three variables: result1, result2 and result3. These variable we are going to use to store the output that we are retrieving from the query. Then we are setting the commit equals to star none. This is optional because we are not doing any modification. But if you are doing any modification in the table, then in that case you can keep these three lines. Okay. Here we are using the main query. So to run the main query, just write exec SQL, select value 1, comma value 2, comma. This third comma is for the bit and not operation, because this function will also return some value. So we are taking comma for that. So to use this function, just write bit and not parenthesis value 1 comma value 2. These are my two arguments. Then these three value we are going to store in the host variable result1, result2 and result3 from Sharmit1 slash table 2 fetch first one row only. Clear? So in SQLRPGLE we are just performing it for the first row only. Then we are checking the query. If it is executed properly, then it will return SQL state which should be equal to the SQL state underscore valid. If it is valid, then we are printing three values: result1, result2 and result3. Else we are printing the SQL state along with the message query ended with an error. And then we are doing INLR on. So let's quickly compile this program and call the output. So you can see 1, 1 and 0. So when we perform bitwise and not operation on 1 and 1, the output would be 0. So let's quickly see how we can utilize this on normal query. So just simply write this query, select star from Sharmit1 slash table 2, press F4, select field, select these two values. Here you can put your function names after comma. So I will write bit and not. Then parenthesis, select the values again and hit enter. So you can see when you perform bit and not on 1 and 1, it will return 0. On 1 and 0 it will return 1. On 0 and 0 it will return 0. And on 0 and 1 it will return 0. Okay, so this is how we can utilize bit and not operation or bit and not function in SQLRPGLE and normal query. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.